Dear friends, my purpose of life is to improve your quality of life, and I will be sharing health tips through Ayush Shakti channels so that you can get health and happiness in your life. So today I am going to talk to you about eczema, but before that I am very excited today because we have Dr. Meera Soni with us, Ayush Shakti doctor, and she is practicing for 14 years.
Yes.
And now she is in UK for how many years?
Nearly 8 years now.
8 years.
Yes.
And she is remarkable practitioner, so I am quite excited that we both are going to share our experiences with you today.
So when you're talking about eczema, it reminds me of a patient who came to see you many years back when I just started my practice in the UK. And the parents had brought her with childhood eczema. So since birth, I believe she had eczema.
Yes.
And you made a perfect plan for her, and they continued giving it religiously, all the herbs, diet and home remedies. And within a year and a half, her eczema had gone away completely. And after that, she didn't have any recurrence.
I remember you showed me the picture
Yes,
earlier.
yes. So she didn't have any recurrence after that. But just 2 years back, they came back to me, and the eczema had come back with aggression. And through the pulse, I realized there were main reasons behind
So
it.
that was like more or less after 10 years or something it came back?
After 5 or 6 years, I think.
Right.
Yeah. And it was, when I saw her pulse, I felt some hormonal imbalance because she is now around 12-13-year-old. Where she started her periods.
Right.
And also there was a lot of heat in her pulse. So, and also what the parents told me that she's been eating everything now.
Right.
Because she's become a teenager and she refuses to follow the diet. She's eating everything. So it has come back with aggression. And as you've seen the pictures,
Yeah.
she's got it on her chest, on her face, on her stomach. I would say practically it's on her arms, legs, everywhere. And when I saw her, this is the picture that is slightly better. But when I first saw her, that picture, really flaky skin, very red, very inflamed, and there was a discharge as well, blood and water discharge from that as well.
My God.
And like you're seeing the after pictures as well, which is after taking almost one and a half year of medicine. If you see the after picture, the face is cleared, the chest is cleared, the trunk is cleared completely.
Yeah, she has a skin like a baby again.
Yes, so that's why I told the parents, the more you follow the diet and the plan that we have given you, even at some point when you stop the herbs, make sure you follow the diet. So that will
Exactly.
give you excellent results and will continue to maintain your skin.
So friends, this was like one typical example of so many hundreds of children we have helped around the world suffering from childhood ectopic eczema, and then it goes away. And if you follow few things in the diet like no sour or something, it doesn't actually come back most of the times, and if it does come back, you can again control it. The eczema is typically, because of what we call as excessive heat. So Ayurveda describes eczema in the chapter of Kushta Roga, and in the chapter of Kushta Roga, this eczema actually is because of excessive, practically all three doshas actually, but more heat related. Heat causes always redness and burning. Cough related also because there is itching sometimes, and flakiness actually, oozing is also from the pitta heat, and flaky thing is because of excessive vata. So all the three doshas are involved, and that's why it takes very long time to get better in those situations. Plus two tissues are polluted, muscles and the blood tissue is polluted as well. So we believe that toxins produced after eating food, wrong food, and or you are born with the toxins, whatever, it slowly and steadily through the digestive process it absorbs in the blood. From there it settles in the muscle tissues, and muscles and the skin are all connected, skin is attached to the muscles, so there is a single reason, it just oozes out, boom, like that.
Yes.
It just flares up in a big way. And also autoimmune is one thing that is responsible there. So ojas, we call it in Ayurveda,
Yes.
when that's not balanced. Too much overactive ojas creates a hyper reaction, kind of a histamine reaction on the skin, causing inflammatory processes. So we focus basically on balancing all the doshas, but mainly heat and pulling out actually toxins from the blood and muscles, so that skin remains fairly good for long period of time. I mean, you could see that
Yes.
she didn't take any herb,
No, nothing
and
at
she
all.
was fine for so many years. And that typically happens with everybody, really.
And
So,
when you mentioned about heat, what comes to my mind is also the weather in the UK.
yeah,
Because it is very cold,
Yeah.
what happens inside the house, there are radiators and that warms up the house, and when you go out it is really cold. So that hot and cold combination, the skin doesn't get used to it very easily,
Correct.
and that's what sometimes cause more irritation to the skin.
correct. I've seen more cases in
Yes.
UK, North America,
Yes.
southern part of Australia, where the climatic condition is extremely cold at some times, and sometimes in the summer it's very hot. So it's like few years very cold and few years very hot. So some people get eczema flared up in summer, while some gets actually in winter.
Yes.
But basically because of this extremity and hot and
Yes.
cold happening,
Yes.
a lot of people come to us
Yes.
for that.
True.
Yeah. And then Ayushakti's has a way of healing this. We call it Skinotox program. This Skinotox program is a combination of diet, lifestyle, kitchen formulas and home remedies and certain herbs or Ayurvedic therapies to expel the toxins out of your system. This we do it together, and that really remarkably pulls out toxins from muscles and the blood tissues and brings it to the digestion, and then we remove them out of our system so that blood is purified over a period of months of this constant process. And diet is one of the most
Diet is
important
very
part.
important.
Yeah.
So in diet, mainly we need to do a pitta reducing or a heat reducing diet, which includes avoid sour, fermented, very oily, spicy food. So when I say sour, things like vinegar, soya sauce, lime, lemon, even sour fruits like orange, pineapple, grapefruit, all kinds of berries, cherries should also be avoided, because this all will increase the pitta, the heat in the body, and will cause more inflammation and redness and oozing from the skin. So what you can take in that, and also yes, wheat also you must avoid, because wheat will also produce more toxins.
Correct.
So what you should take more? You should take more and more of vegetables, and also vegetables like all the squashes and marrows, so like zucchini, broccoli, carrots. So these are the kind of vegetables you should take
Also
more.
Indian vegetables like dudhi,
Yes.
lauki, turai,
Yes.
padwar, all these cooling vegetables.
Yes, so because these are all cooling vegetables, they help to reduce the heat or balance the pitta in the body. So that is good. Then instead of wheat, you can have spelt, buckwheat. Then Indian grains like jowar, bajra I wouldn't recommend, because it again produces a lot of heat, so I would say no for bajra. But jowar is very good, that's barley. And also nachni, that is finger millet, that is very good. And you can take rice as normal, any brown rice or white rice is fine. So if you follow this diet, you will see that even after you stop the herbs, your skin will be maintained and you will have a healthy skin.
Yeah. So in general, what I have observed, that if you eat too much sour, fermented, then pitta reaction comes on the
Yes.
skin. So redness and burning. If you eat sweet things and dairy, milk products particularly, kapha reaction comes. So too much itching. So whenever there is itching, if you want to stop everything which is sweet fruits and sweet things and the dairy completely. This, if you follow perfectly, I think you can 50% is done already through the diet.
Through the diet.
Then the kitchen remedies which can actually purify the tissues, blood, muscles and skin, and it can also calm down the immune system. You can try this out. Turmeric powder, a teaspoonful. Neem powder, 1 teaspoonful. And guduchi powder, if you can find these things, 1 teaspoonful. combine together with water and drink it 2 or 3 times a day. This will purify the blood and it will also calm down the hyperactive immune system.
Yes, and I would say even in home remedies, if you take 1 teaspoon of ghee orally, empty stomach, it will also help you because it has cooling properties. Ghee has really good cooling properties. It helps to reduce the pitta. And also in cooking, instead of oil, if you will use ghee in your cooking, that will also help to reduce the pitta in the body.
Perfect, yeah, so true. And of course, I mean, people who have a severe situations, sometimes just diet and home remedy may not be sufficient. They need highly potent herbal formulas so that the benefit comes at a very deep level and it stays with them for long time and quick benefit comes. Ayushakti's herbal formulas like skin tonic contains many herbs and many potent extracts which are very powerful and working at a deep level. Guduchi, curcumin, khadir, chakramarda, neem, karanj, sariva, all this combination of herbal extracts, and there are actually published scientific reports of these herbs around the world that they help reduce eczema very quickly or fungal infection, psoriasis, several skin allergies they really help to reduce. There are many scientifically published reports on that, and we have been using them for more than 30 years now. Plus Suniram, which is another. So skin tonic is more focused on purifying the muscle tissues according to Ayurveda and the blood tissues, and that way is an anti-inflammatory and immune balancing. While Suniram, which is another formula that we use, which has Khadir and Devdar and Bakuchi and Triphala, several other things. Suniram specifically actually pulls out toxins from the tissue and it removes it on a daily basis from our system, little by little. You don't even come to know, but it's doing it on a daily basis. So more working on heat actually, and kapha, pitta and kapha, mucus, it pulls out and removes it. Then of course Ojas is very important. Ayushakti's Ojas formula is actually focused on immune balancing. It has Guduchi and Shatavari, Chiraita, also curcumin, kalmeg. These are the herbs which has many scientific reports published around the world that they are strong immunomodulators. Immunomodulator, which means if there is a fungal infection, they will increase immune system, so immune system can fight. And if there is eczema type of histamine reaction, it will calm down immune system so that histamine reaction stops and the skin becomes naturally good. And of course, Ayushakti practitioners also would recommend Virechan formula,
yes,
which is like a very mild purgation, but it removes heat on a daily basis through our bowel movement, the defecation stool process.
Yes.
So friends, this was actually what we shared today was about eczema. And remember that eczema is a very deep-rooted chronic issue. And it needs a strict diet and lifestyle following, constantly taking the herbs, and you will see a gradual step-by-step improvement over a period of time. You can not expect a miracle, but because it works at a deeper level rather than a symptomatic approach.
Yes.
And so over a period of months it keeps on going away, and finally after 1 year or maybe 1.5 years completely free from it. If it is a small problem, just in 2-3 months, but if it's a bigger issues, I think it's
like
time.
This patient.
And you saw that girl, you know, she didn't get it back for years and years, and it happens that people don't get it back even for their whole life. It goes away completely.
Yes.
So friends, if you have any questions, do write to us and I will be more than happy to get back to you.